Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Orion Protocol. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, jumping into the daily chart, I've been posting about this in the Discord server, and I mentioned this in one of the previous videos. So I did say that we were in a falling wedge last Orion Protocol update. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to check it out. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand section of your video. After watching that, come back to this video. Now, you can see that right now I do have a descending triangle on my chart, and I did say that we were in a falling wedge. And if you draw, if you draw, it depends on how you draw your patterns, right? You could ignore the wicks here and keep on drawing like that, right? You could bend the support over here, and that would look like a falling wedge, right? And that's kind of what I did, but I started looking at it. And you know, it does seem more of a descending triangle, and obviously, yeah, it looks more of a descending triangle. So I do apologize about that little mistake that I did in the last Orion video. And I was saying that I was expecting a move very soon, a couple of days ago on Discord. I think that was the day before yesterday. And lo and behold, we got the move and we broke out. Now, why did I say that I'm expecting a move very soon? Because we were in the apex over here. Once you get closer to the apex of any wedge, any triangle, you're expecting a breakout, whether that's to the upside or to the downside is you know, you can't really know that. But since we are in a bull market and Orion has been consolidating for quite a while, I was expecting a break towards the upside, and that's exactly what we got. We are above the 20 EMA on the daily chart, which is very good. And right now we need to break through the 0.236 on this Fibonacci. The swing high is set from September 18th to October 13th as the swing low, and that gives us the golden ratio at $10.37. The swing high is at $13, and the target is at $19.33 at the 1.618 after breaking this high. So yeah, you want to pay attention to the golden ratio, because that's where you may run into resistance when you keep breaking up. You get rejected from this golden ratio level, from the golden pocket. And what we're doing right now on the daily chart is very good, because you can see that we broke out of this descending triangle, and what we've essentially done is kind of went back to back test as support, right? So we didn't just break out and go parabolic. We broke out a little bit, had that retest, and now we're moving perfectly to our next targets over here that I just gave you. Now, a target from this descending triangle would be very easy to look at. We take a trend line from the top, you already know this, to the bottom of the triangle where it was formed, and you place it at the breakout, and that gives us pretty much the target at the golden ratio over here, right? You can see, and that is what I just gave you, $10.37 from where we are right now. That is a move of 32% for Orion Protocol. That would be a nice trade if you entered right now, because this is a back test of support. This is usually where most traders enter the trade, right? They don't enter over here, because there would be more profits if you enter here, but there's a risk that you're going to break down. And when you do break out, you know, they don't buy straight away, because there's a risk you're going to come back into the pattern and you know, break down. So what they do is they wait for the breakout, then they wait for the retest, they buy the retest if they see the bounce, and that's where they start making profit. That's just how traders do it. And yeah, look for this $10.37. We may get rejected from there, bounce off the 0.5 and make the next leg up. Also, guys, what I think may happen is we may absolutely melt faces with Orion, because we're getting that bridge to Ethereum very soon. That will allow us to trade on the Ethereum blockchain with 0 fees, and that is so massive, guys. When people start using that, the demand for the ORN token is going to increase exponentially, and I think that's what's going to drive up the price of Orion, and perhaps we're going to at least get to the previous all-time high by the end of the year. That's what I think is going to happen, and I really do think that we're going to get to at least $50 in this bull cycle for Orion Protocol. A lot of people are disappointed. A lot of people are angry, annoyed with the price, and I do understand that. I feel you. I had those same feelings, but you have to deal with it, right? You invested, you thought this project was good for your money, and you invested, and now you need to wait it through, right? If you're in profit and you don't like the project, you can sell, right? But just don't invest in projects that you don't like, right? So that's just my take on it. Now let's jump into some other charts. Okay, jumping into TradingView, we're still on TradingView. This is just a different Orion protocol chart. This one is on Binance. And you can see that we've dipped into this buying area that I have given you, $7.41 to $6.50. From where we dipped there, we were in profit actually of about 15%. So that's good. Now look for resistance at $9.87. That's, as you can see, we got rejected from that zone so many times. Then obviously the golden ratio here at $13 is something that you want to be looking at as well. Now, if we take a look at the swing high target over here, when we start this huge move towards the upside, right, we have to break through the golden ratio. You're looking at $110. Below that, you're looking at $71, and below that, you're looking at $53. So I would say getting to the 1.272 is what I expect at least. So anyone who bought in at the all-time high, I think will have the opportunity to get out of this project with at least like 50% profits. Okay, so just be patient, guys, and then buy back in at the bottom. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not recommending you do anything. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell at the peaks when I think the peaks are right. I'm not gonna be waiting for the ultimate peak and just selling at the last second. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Very few people will be, but I want to take profits when I see my targets met. If my targets aren't met and Bitcoin is looking like it's gonna correct, I'm gonna take profit on my altcoins regardless of the targets, right? That's what I'm gonna be doing. But if we jump into the daily RSI, you can see that we've broken through a major resistance level, right? And look how beautiful this is. The RSI just looks beautiful on Orion protocol, man. I can't stress that enough. You can see that we were in this falling wedge. Now this is a falling wedge on the RSI because you can see the lower support is horizontal as well. So we're coming back down here in this pattern, right? We're breaking out of it, and we sort of had this back test of support, right? You can see you can consider this a back test of support. From there, we bounced up and we broke through the next major resistance level, which is the green trend line, and we've been holding that trend line as resistance since August, in September, and now in October. Now we broke through that, and what I'm waiting for, you guessed it, I'm waiting for a back test of support on this green trend line, which I think is gonna come. Okay, I think that retest is coming, and you should wait for that retest if you want to get in. Obviously, getting in now would be smart if you want to start dollar cost averaging, but you can look at that retest, just wait for that and enter. And from there, I think we're going to be doing very good. And by the end of the month of November, we could even be at the all-time highs, right? Not saying that that's going to happen. Obviously, you have to consider Bitcoin. If we start pulling back, you want to look at these support levels that I gave you, $7.41 all the way to $6.50. But if no Bitcoin corrections are coming anytime soon, I don't expect Orion to be coming down anytime soon, right? Unless it has some FUD or whatever, but I don't see that happening at the moment. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for Orion Protocol. A real quick update, but I do want to mention the Patreon that I have started just recently. Make sure to check it out. There are going to be 3 different tiers. Make sure to check out the Telegram chat and the Discord server as well. And I want to mention something new on the channel. So me and a buddy of mine are working on an NFT collection, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm just going to jump into the website in a second. So this is the website. I'm obviously going to link it down below in the description. It's called Crypto Aliens of Area 51. So there are going to be only 51 of these NFTs, and we've only released 16 of them, right? You can see there are 16 aliens, and we're going to have 3 different rarity classes for these NFTs. They're going to have some utilities, right? And we're working on the other aliens that will be coming out very soon. We're working on a roadmap as well. We're going to have a roadmap. One cool little thing that you can do is if you click on any of these aliens, it's going to take you to their kind of profile profile link, right? And you can see they do have a name, they do have an age, they do have their sex, and they do have the origin planet, right? All these planets are real planets from our real world, right? Galaxies that are out there in space, and the capture dates are also real, based on the sightings that people have had in the US, alien sightings in the US. So all the dates are real, and it's you can click on the lore here. We're gonna add a roadmap very soon. We are planning to start giving away some of these in the near future as well, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna have some nice use case utilities. We're gonna have some nice benefits to the world, actually. So yeah, cool little project. Let me know what you think, guys, and stay tuned for more updates. That's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Peace out.